Hasina, tell me what is the life like in Manipur? What is the feedback you are getting? Are people able to? What is this new normalcy? Let me ask you, because I really don't want to get into this methi cookie thing anymore. Naga, I just want to understand what is the new normalcy like in Manipur.
The new normalcy at the moment, the struggle of the people who have lost their homes, who are still in the various camps, the need needs to be fulfilled at this moment because there are shortage of food, shortage of relief material, the requirement. So these are things which are still the very much needed to be met in the course of all the biggest debate. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand that more and more people are being pushed in the various camps. And as human being, there is certain needs that needs to be provided, and that has not been met to the fullest. That's one reality. Second reality that is very much needed at the moment is, I think our previous panelist has mentioned that the voice of the youth. Very much, I know the challenge of the internet and all of that is something that people have not been able to raise. But I also understand that the young people who are being the people who have taken Manipur to the next level of economic upliftment before the entire conflict that had re-arise are people who really want this to be stopped. So I also look at one aspect that these voices needs to be heard in the main television channel. The voices needs to be recorded, appeal needs to be recorded, because at the end of the day, they are the future for tomorrow. And they're not somebody who is retaliating against tribe, but they are wanting peace because many of them has come back to the region to fulfill a lot of aspiration in creating a new Manipur. We cannot forget that just because of the 2 months of situation, we cannot forget the development that has come along, the development of young voices, the development of many aspirant from whether football players. We talk about Renedy Singh, who has come back to do a lot of football for a lot of youth, for the rural people. We talk of the various entrepreneurs. We talk at many civil society organizations, just like our partner, New Life Foundation, constantly is reaching out to us. These are the needs we need to fulfill. We need to bring forward. So I think that is one reality we cannot forget, beside giving cross opinions about, the situation.
When we talk about new realities, the basic reality remains the same, which is water, electricity, food, road access, medicine, availability of teachers, Hasina, right to internet, right to food. Basic things are there. All those basic things are disrupted. Don't you think that is where the focus should be? Because these are the rights given by the governments.
Yes, totally. I mean, like for somebody who's been in the development sector, if the basic rights are not being met, you create more agitations, you create more conflicts, you create more disparities. Because at the end of the day, if one community is getting food, the other is not getting the food, there's always this hostility. You become very hostile to the situation, what's happening, why is it they getting and not getting from this other side? So accessibility to these food. It's not possible just for civil society organization like us to be able to meet the larger need because we have to go into a campaign. Totally, I would say I've been in this show for so long. Why don't we start a campaign that actually allows people to contribute relief for Manipur at this moment? That is the need. Why don't we just allow people to go through the channel from all over, from wherever they are, from every states in the states in India, overseas, to actually channel support that is needed, that is not being able to be met, so that we reduce this kind of people, isolating themselves, getting hostile, getting more into a conflict mode because they are unable to get the basic rights or get the government to work with civil society who can access the community at large.